Welcome to... What's the name of the world again? Alright, so... You don't know the name of the world. Did you guys do any research on the source material? You learned the name of the kingdom, but not the world? What do you mean you only did one Google search? You're supposed to be professionals! Hold on. Why is the town being attacked by cabbages? What do you mean you ran out of ideas?
You know what? No, I'm out of here!
Fuck you, Richie Roberts!
Leave us alone!
Okay, I know what you're all gonna say, so let's get the stupid stuff out of the way first. But Krusty, why is your voice different? That's a great question. Before I was allowed to take part in this experiment, I was told I needed to have my voice changed so that no one from my previous life would recognize me. Apparently one of the Holy Trinity disguised herself as my wife for a while and took advantage of me. That is a sequel no one wants. The Passion of the... Yeah, never mind. Yeah. But what happened? This wasn't the story we were promised. Well, you see, kids, like any D&D campaign, it starts with an outline and soon goes off the rails. Just ask any DM how well their hours of planning survive the first few minutes of stupidity and chaos, or God forbid, the black hole that is a tavern. Plus, I've been told that trying so many times to get the outcome I hope for has a name already. It's called Reamering. Imagine that. So here's the deal. The only thing that has remained the same is that the Aquamarine girl, yes, that's her name, still has ungodly powers, and this time I'm just going to wing it. Let the dice roll where they may, and hopefully this time we will get an adventure that doesn't end in corpses, charred bodies, or me having to send some horny teens home because they thought they could start a harem with underage girls. It's like half of them are trying to speedrun the Jeffrey Epstein isekai. This is a boundless land teeming with life, magic, and adventure. A town full of people featuring all varieties of races, jobs, and differing types of classes. Like that guy over there. You might be thinking, what sort of shoddy work could a lizard on two legs find? But I'll have you know, his name is Ted, and he runs the best damn bakery in town. So now that we've learned a thing or two about judging people based on their race, the human that just walked past him, on the other hand, is a complete shit. His name is Dave. This is a world of heroes and demons, and the hero of our story is in a stable, surrounded by horse shit. Unusual, but let's yes and this shit. Usually, the hero would be in an inn of some sort after spending his days doing quests from the Adventurers Guild. But since coming to this world, he has been doing basic manual labor every day for 2 whole months! Okay, let's get some backstory immediately.
Congrats.
Am I dead?
Yeah, that's why I said congrats. You passed the test by failing.
Hold on. How did I die?
Well,
Did that boy just shit himself to death?
not heroically.
Did I at least look cool when I died?
You looked hydrated.
I fucking pissed myself, didn't I?
Yep.
Not exactly a pro gamer move.
I don't know. Considering the meme.
Yeah, this death is brought to you by Advanced GG. Stay hydrated without the need for a diaper.
Wait, what was that?
You can see that too?
Shit, turn it up!
So, what am I doing here? Are you sending me to heaven or hell?
Like you're good or evil enough to get into either of those parties.
What are you, St. Peter's little bouncer? I've got 20 on me still, I think.
I am bound by contract to grant you a wish.
It's covered in piss.
Send you back to life in a new world.
Huh? What was that last part?
and bring you back to life in a new world.
You're isekaiing me? Is that a word? Either way, you bitch!
What's an isekai?
Basically hell?
Yeah, you're not cool enough for that place.
Fine, then I'm in purgatory.
Well, your wish... You get to take one awesome thing with you.
Okay, give me a second. You're throwing a lot at me right now.
Try not to pee your pants this time.
Aren't you supposed to be like an angel or god or something?
Look, there's a line and you're holding it up, and you've been nothing but rude since you got here.
Says the lazy-ass goddess on her throat eating potato chips. This is my first death! The least you could do is take it seriously.
Do you know how many of these I go through in an hour? And I've been at this for a millennia.
Okay, boomer.
The fuck is a boomer?
Spoken like a true boomer.
Okay, listen here, you spoiled little shit. I am way too good for the likes of you. I could end your existence with the snap of my fingers.
Really?
Damn right.
All right, Pikachu. I choose you.
1, I am more of a Squirtle. 2, bitch, I am way too expensive. 3, you can't do that.
Actually, yes, he can.
Don't you dare.
Bye-bye, lazy middle management.
Rip those fake titties off, you ugly cunt!
I was kidding!
And that's how our heroes arrived in this world. I have tried to get them to start following the narrative of their adventure, but every time I do, well...
Come on, get me out of this fucking frog! It swallowed me again!
At least something around here swallows.
What was that, 2 Minute King?
What was that? I can't hear you over the sound of digestion!
Get me out of here right fucking now!
Charming. And then... It's like the Will Wheaton curse has come to life in an isekai. Every time you try to get them back on task, they find a new and inventive way to just nope right out of it. So I tried to get them back on task again today by sending them back to the Adventurers Guild, where I had a surprise set up for them. But...
I am the great arch-wizard Megumin. I'm hungry. Feed me and I will join your party.
Okay. So yeah, that shit happened.
Hey! You can't skip my glorious introduction! It was amazing!
You mean that standard Chunibyo crap you spouted?
Then, when we took you out for a field test, you shot one spell and collapsed.
You said I was perfect!
Yeah, you compliment this lazy goddess completely. Adding you to our roster makes me look like a saint.
What about me, though?
Yeah, I had hopes for you in the beginning. Until your real personality came out.
What's that supposed to mean?
God damn it. I can't even go into your introduction because everything, literally everything about you is 18 plus. And when I wished for a goddess to help me, I thought, maybe I'd obtain a cheat code and life would be easy. But no!
Why the hell are you complaining? I helped make you a real man on your first night here.
Oh yeah! That stress relief, as you called it, was the worst experience of my life. No warning, no warm-up, just BAM! It's in! Do your job!
You're not the one who had to sit through 40 minutes of crying after only 2 minutes of,
Pleasure?
That wasn't pleasure.
Oh my god, I'm just saying a little romance goes a long way. But since you couldn't get your stress released that way, you decided to try your hand at murder!
Fastest way to get me home.
I said bend over! Hold still! Can I borrow your finger? I didn't mean like that!
How do you even get power tools?
Goddess.
What are you even the goddess of? Laziness?
Water, obviously. Though now it's basically apathy.
Then you should use your powers to get us out of here and kill the Demon Lord so you can go home!
Can't can't. Turns out you have to kill him for me to go back. Didn't think they would make it, so I couldn't kill you to go back too.
Didn't think I could outrun you that long either.
You had this coming when you wished me here.
And that's another thing. The barn. I really didn't mind building it. But why do we have to live in there? We could have stayed in an inn. For God's sake, how many homes have we built that we could have lived in?
Not in this economy. We're in the middle of inflation. Have you seen the rent prices nowadays?
Cheap-ass goddess.
What was that?
Okay, we're just going to move forward now to the...
You're skipping over me?
If you mean that 5-minute perverted rant of yours, yeah, we're skipping it, you unhinged deviant.
Oh, yes! Ridicule me harder, Daddy.
Just ignore her and hope she goes away.
And that's how it goes. One-shot wonder pyro and a masochistic meat shield. It's like they're doing this on purpose. Wait, hold on. They chose a quest. Oh, finally, we can get the story moving and leave this beginner town for the real adventure. Oh, God.
So, what's the plan here?
She can purify the water just by touching it.
But why the cage?
In case monsters show up.
Wasn't that expensive?
Nah, we got it from one of Darkness's uncles.
Did you sanitize it?
8 times.
Such sweet memories of the shame box.
When we started this stupid mission, Aqua demanded that she only needed to be let out of the cage when she needed the safe word. Too bad she forgot it.
Get me the fuck out of this cage right now, you bastard! I know you can hear me, you 2 minutes of pleasure before you explode!
That was the only time we ever had sex. But it wasn't the only time she tried.
Get me away from these monsters! I swear I just heard a long creak followed by something snapping!
You said you wanted to do this all by yourself, and only to let you out if you said the safe word. So you're fucked until this lake is cleaned, young lady. Better hurry and get to work.
Fuck you!
That looks fun. Can I join her?
Please stop. We're ready to go. You can come out now.
Don't you dare take me out of this cage.
And that's how they've been completing quests this whole time. God. These people suck.
How dare you!
What?
You have caged my divine goddess!
Dude, she demanded to be in there.
She asked for it? Typical Neanderthal. She had it coming, did she?
If that were the case, I would gladly be the one in the shame box.
The shame. See how he has corrupted this pure maiden's mind?
He called darkness pure!
Bro, if you want to free her, you're welcome to try.
Lady Aqua, I have come to save you from your wretched fate.
Huh?
It is I, your beloved champion.
Oh, yeah. You're the guy with the big sword of destiny I gave that one time.
Indeed, it is true, my lady. I am here to free you from the confines of this cage and of the shackles this heathen has you under.
I'm good, thanks.
I see. He has brainwashed you to this point already. The agony you must have gone through.
The what?
Clearly this fiend has no shame.
I mean, that part's true. Not the fiend thing. But I have a general don't give a shit vibe nowadays.
Oh, I get it. You're playing the White Knight trying to save me, and you only process the information that agrees with your worldview. I thought you were a shitty person before. Maybe it was a mistake to give you that sword.
But I'm a nice guy.
You're not a nice guy. You're being nice because you want something. Nice guys expect something in return. Fuck-ups that know they're fuck-ups and tell you so from the beginning are the only ones who can be trusted. Because they don't need anything from you. They just want to stop being fuck-ups!
Standing right here.
Silence, honey. I'm defending you.
First time for everything, I guess.
But, my lady.
Oh, please. Everyone here knows I'm not his piece of ass. He's mine.
You gonna try to peg him later tonight?
Oh, baby, you know it.
I'll get the earplugs.
Wait, what? Consent is key. I'm not just an object for your pleasure.
Aren't you, though? And this is just punishment for the lake. I screamed the safe word 4 times, asshole!
That wasn't the safe word.
I wish Cosmo would peg me.
Is it considered pegging if you already have a dick?
Standing right here.
Well, he does say that he believes in equal rights, and he's not afraid to dropkick a girl, so maybe pegging is...
That isn't even remotely the same.
You mean the drop kicking or the pegging?
Both!
Okay, now I'm confused.
I noticed those young girls following you around. Are you a nice guy to them? Has he shown you his micro-penis yet? Do you know about his premature ejaculation? Or has his erectile dysfunction flare-ups gotten in the way of that? Typical nice guy behavior. You ask to be compensated for your abysmal underperformance in an area, but do nothing to fix the underlying problems. And once you get what you want, where did the nice guy disappear to?
My goddess, I was only...
Didn't ask, don't need it. I like my safe cage. You have no idea what my day was like. Fuck off and leave me alone!
Clearly the damage you have done to her has been immense. It will take a considerable amount of time to return her to the glorious vision of perfection she was before.
Are you serious?
My honor demands that I take her from you.
Is this about everyone knowing about your micro-penis?
How about you?
So, we ended up with a demon general on the town's doorstep because the spicy red jalapeno
I hate jalapenos.
couldn't stop carpet bombing its castle after she found it.
It's the Crimson Demon! Allow me to give you my proper introduction. I am the spark in your heart, the Knight of...
Like I said, flaming red hots over there.
Crimson Demon! And I wasn't finished!
You want me to play along with your stupid titles? Then learn to keep it in your staff. Don't just start whipping that piece of wood out every time you see a building you want to blow up. This is a starter town, and you're like an earthquake!
What?
We never know from day to day what intensity you're going to be or what tsunami of consequences you'll bring with you. Will it be a little shake or a nuclear meltdown? Will we survive this, or will this finally be the day we say, goodbye, California? And you always leave everything irreparably worse than you found it!
Now look what you've done!
She just doomed a whole city!
Guys, I feel a little weird on the inside.
That's because you are weird on the inside. Thank you for finally noticing.
Actually, I've placed a curse on you, night woman. If you want it removed, you must come to my castle and...
Yeah, you kinda chose the wrong target.
Cosmo!
1 second. Nice!
You've reached the voicemail box of...
Kazuma, please leave your name, number, and a brief description of why you're being so fucking annoying after the beep.
There's no beep!
I know.
Something is very wrong with you all.
There's no time for these games, Kazuma! He wants to take me to his castle, where he'll most likely take me to his dungeon and proceed to my with his giant on a filthy stone table. And then when he's had enough of my screams, he'll shove a moist down my throat and for daring to call his subpar. All the will splatter all over my and the will flow down to my until he finally finishes by on top of my and summoning his enormous and branding it with a bowl of clam chowder and a can opener.
Wait, this world has can openers? Fuck yeah! I don't have to eat any more frog legs!
Out of all of what she just said, that's the thing you care about?
Hold on. Can you be double cursed?
No.
Then fuck you! I'm already cursed!
What?
I'm stuck in a party with these three morons.
Were you calling a moron hydro pump?
That was one time.
You died that way.
Will you do your goddess job and vanquish the undead?
Fine.
As if a mere archpriest with a god complex and an atheist fuckboy could damage me.
Yeah. Heard it all before. Turn undead.
That's key.
Yeah?
You cast Turn Undead, right?
Pretty sure I did, yeah.
Why did he just scream like a cat?
But she, no! The things with the why is there a can opener involved? What is, I destroyed her and my minions!
Don't just stand there, help me, damn it!
Hey, water goddess, use your divine powers.
Oh! Okay.
I meant Turn Undead, not Noah and the flood.
Thank you for saving the town. Unfortunately, due to all of the flood damage, we had to deduct from your reward. The total in damages comes to 2.95 million gold.
Sweet! So we still make 1 million!
No, we make 50,000. How bad is your math?
Yeah, I thought you knew everything. Aren't you a goddess?
That doesn't mean I'm omnipotent! Do I look like Lapis to you?
True, you're nowhere near scientific enough for that to be true.
The only true Lapis is probably that Overlord machine god.
The what?
Nothing!
You need to learn more than one type of magic.
Yeah, like me. I maxed out my party tricks.
Don't learn party tricks. That wasn't helpful at all.
It was too!
Oh, yeah? How many frogs have deep-throated you already?
I don't know. How many frogs have you deep-throated?
None. But you're somewhere in the double digits. If I wasn't already an atheist, that would have done it.
That...
Exactly. Don't be like this, idiot. Grab some useful magic.
My tricks are useful. Besides, I already knew all the best magic from being a goddess.
That's another thing. Goddess. What does that even mean? I was expecting some powerful, intelligent partner, and all I got was an apathetic layabout.
I am not a layabout. I'm super intelligent.
Uh-huh. What's 8 times 8? 64.
I know that. I was just getting there.
What about 3 times 5?
It's 15.
Right. Now, what about 5 times 2?
10?
Yes. 2 times 2?
4!
So that's as high as you know?
Look, this world has magic, and I'm amazing at it. What do I need math for?
Even if this world has magic, that magic still operates under the principles of physics. It all has to obey the law of conservation.
But that's why I'm so good at magic.
But you're a moron.
I'm great at conversation.
And I'm great at strangulation, but that has nothing to do with physics.
Oh my.
Not helping.
If you had more than 2 brain cells to rub together up there, then maybe you wouldn't become frog lunch.
Oh, please. They just know what everyone here knows.
And that is...
I'm a fucking snack.
You're lucky the judge in your case was lenient. He took one look at Kazuma's picture and...
I find the defendant sexy.
Someone has to.
This gavel isn't the only thing I'll be pounding later.
Hands off my meat.
Sweetie, he can't actually hear you. This is a recording.
And that's how we ended up getting our own haunted house. Some of us celebrated a little too hard.
So hear me out. Girl Scouts sell a box of Thin Mints for $5 a box, but the girls doing the selling get nothing. The money goes to the transport and the bakery before it goes to the corporate headquarters for GSA. So on the one hand, it's free labor, or child slavery if you like. They even drag the poor adults into it. And I don't just mean the suckers who buy the overpriced cookies. I mean the parents. Those poor fuckers. This is akin to teaching prostitution. Oh, it's cookie prostitution. And that's why the Girl Scout cookie season is a giant fucking scam.
What do you think she's talking about?
I have no idea, but I bet it was idiotic and insufferable.
Fight on, my little prostitutes! Wow!
Am I a prostitute?
No, they actually make money for their organization.
Destroyer alert! Destroyer alert!
Atomic fireball!
What?
God damn it, what did you do this time?
Why do you assume it was me?
Because based on previous experience...
Hell yeah! Mama's gonna get herself out of debt!
Oh sweet, have fun.
You're joining us.
What? Why?
Remember the succubus incident? You made Darkness clean up all that mess, and she didn't even get to help make it!
She didn't complain about it.
Yeah? Well, the rest of us would like to use the baths again soon.
I keep telling you, we didn't use the baths!
So you're doubly filthy.
Oh look, a walking mechanical monstrosity headed towards the town! Let's stop it before it can destroy our home!
You mean before you and the succubus can? Gross.
This is the destroyer. Why is it shaped like a giant spider?
Anybody got like a giant shoe lying around? You know, or can summon a huge plane of glue? No?
I told you those things were drones!
Shut up, Gary! Not the time for your bullshit theories. We all know how druids work. Birds aren't drones!
That's what they want you to think, Stan!
So, you gonna wing it as usual? Or do you actually have a plan this time?
I'm cooking up something. Aqua, think you can bring down its barrier?
I mean, maybe?
Flaming hot Cheeto!
I'm gonna kill you.
Can you blow it up?
What? No.
More firepower. Got it.
Ooh, what if I helped?
Thank Lord Everest above, we're all saved!
Where's my praise?
You have to actually earn your praise first.
I don't think I like you.
Let's get to work!
What the fuck is that supposed to do?
That's what I've been yelling at them for half an hour. Apparently the construction yakuza thought this would be a perfect time to charge double rates.
Hey, you gotta make a living even at the end of the world. In hindsight, we're fucked! Everybody run!
I wanna blow it up, 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 I wanna blow it up now!
Kazuma, are we ready over there?
I gotta explode soon, I need to explode soon, not a metaphor, I need to blow shit up!
Fucking now! She's about to blow her wad over here!
Don't you look down on me, you giant tin arachnid! Sacred Breakdown! Holy shit! Maybe she is a goddess!
I really hope they're all looking at my ass right now.
Now! Wiz! Jalapeno with the stick!
On it!
Even in a serious dilemma, you cannot say my name? I will show you what happens when you disrespect me. Prepare thyself and be amazed. For next time, I shall do unto you what I shall visit upon this spider.
Good job, Megumin.
Oh, sure. Now you say my name right.
Yeah, because you can't hit me now.
What are you doing?
Going through your backpack to grab your pillow, you comatose moron. If you're going to pass out after this, you might as well be comfy. I'm not Darkness. What did you think I was going to do? You sick freaks.
They beat the Destroyer. How? How did they do that when they fuck
from everything else!
What's wrong with him?
Oh, hey, Rimuru. Shh. This is the best part.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to summon a giant killer spider?
Is he having a mental breakdown?
I don't know. Well, this shit is great. Although, I'm not sure why you put Gabiru in this thing.
Who?
What?
Yeah, Gabiru. See?
Where am I? How am I? Why am I? Lord Rimuru?
Fuck!
Party in the afterlife, I hope you show up. Was on my way down, then I had to go up. So throw your hands up in the air, wave them high. So new life get better when you die. Whoa, it's a party in the afterlife. Whoa, raise your glass and fill it every night. Whoa, it's a party in the afterlife.
Gonna go all night,
Wanna be the one to stop the vibe.
Maybe dead, but I feel alive. Stole their heart and I stole their wife. That's not true, but a man can lie when I'm rolling through with a gang on side. I gon' live that comfortable life. Got the errors on me, I might run like Mega Me, how I'm blowing up and then clocking out for the night. They can't handle this, cause I feel so fried like a cabbages. They gon' lose their head like they dull a hand, but I ain't gon' pay for the damages. Ayy, my skill points spent on my bag of tricks. I'm a wonder of nature like Aqua did. And they all wanna step in the ring with me, but like darkness, dude, just a masochist. Ayy, this ain't a fable. Say she a goddess, but sat on my table, yeah. Ayy, guess I'm an angel. Live like a king, but I slept in a stable, yeah. Ayy, ain't got a label. You move with curses that can't be dispelled or disabled. Don't wanna fight with a demon king, but I do what I'm able.
It's a party in the afterlife, I hope you show up. Was on my way down, then I had to go up. So throw your hands up in the air and wave them high. Cause who knew life get better when you die? Whoa, it's a party in the afterlife. Whoa, raise your glass and fill it every night. Whoa, it's a party in the afterlife.
Gonna go all night,
Wanna be the one to stop the ride. Who knew, life get better when you die. Who knew, life get better when you die.
Who knew? Pouring out drinks gonna raise them high, yeah. Who knew? Feeling so blessed, I can feel so fly. Know my stats, I'm a perfect gen. Lacking cash, don't deserve my debts. I'd be mad at get no respect. Like a ghost rider, wanna turn on dead. Or rewards like completing a quest line. Call me neat, cause I clean up the mess. Might say my name, they gon' see I'm the best. Try suck you buys, it's a dream in your head. Like what I can't do, hard to argue. Blade on hand like it's Chanchamaru. Crimson Clan, I don't need the bath. I've got a mana drain like the magic cards blue. Yun, how they gonna act like we rivals, but I don't remember your name or your class too. Luck is max and I can't lose. Bless the gods and the stars too.
Party in the afterlife, I hope you show up. Was on my way down, then I had to go up. So throw your hands up in the air and wave them high.
Yeah, looking up at the sky. Life gets better, man, when you die.
Whoa, it's a party in the afterlife. Whoa, raise your glass and fill it every night. Whoa, it's a party in the afterlife.
Gonna go all night.
Wanna be the one to stop the ride. Who knew, life get better when you die. Who knew, life get better when you die.
Who knew? Pouring out drinks gonna raise them high, yeah. Who knew? Feeling so blessed, I can feel so fly.
Something is very wrong with you all.
There's no time for these games, Kazuma. He wants to take me to his castle, where he'll most likely take me to his dungeon and proceed to clap my cheeks with his giant pixie stick on a filthy stone table. And then when he's had enough of my screams, he'll shove a moist baguette down my throat and butter my biscuits for daring to call his bakery subpar. All the frosting will splatter all over my cake, and the honey will flow down to my fingers until he finally finishes by decorating on top of my cookies and summoning his enormous baster and branding it with a bowl of clam chowder and a can opener.
Wait, this world has can openers? Fuck yeah! I don't have to eat any more frog legs!